But very importantly, tomorrow tariffs 25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico, and that'll start. So they're going to have a tariff. So what they have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States, in which case they have no tariffs.
So the video started, looks like it was what, 426? That's just about what I can see here. And then by the end, we're at 370. Oh, wow. So I was just thinking, hey, let's talk tariffs because, you know, I am Tuesday as I'm recording this here in the UK. So we are in Tuesday for North America. Yeah, across the board. And tariffs start on Tuesday. 25% on, what did he say? Okay, so 25% Canada, 25% Mexico. Whilst it is true that, yeah, Canada deciding that they're gonna not buy American alcohol and possibly cut off energy to whichever states it is that they supply it to, is not going to have an impact on the entirety of all of America. It's not that the point isn't that, oh, okay, we're going to retaliate and our retaliation is going to force you to do what we want you to. No, it's just called taking a stand for yourself. It's just called standing up for yourself. Yes, there is the hope that in doing so, you might be able to impact some kind of change. But in the first instance, it is just about standing up for themselves, you know? So you go for it, Canada.
Dean, are tariffs inflationary?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Who pays for tariffs? Not the company that you are tariffing. So let's use the favorite example. China exports stuff to us and then we tariff them, right? Mm-hmm. We as an importer of Chinese goods pay for the tariffs, not China. I think that's what the most important fact that people need to understand is that the company exporting the product does not pay for the tariff. How it works is this. They put stuff on a boat. It arrives here. When the company that imports it and distributes and sells it, let's say Costco or whatever, the distributor, goes to the port and takes it,
and then
they pay for the tariff.
They pay for it. They sign the thing,
at the port.
And it's an added extra on the line cost to the bringing in of that product. And then, I get the comments just, you know, I mean, TikTok's algorithm is changing and shifting a little bit and stuff. Even here, it's noticeable in the UK. So I do take things, obviously, with a grain of salt. I'm looking in comments for, like, information or whatever. I just love the analysis of humans, like I'm some kind of alien, okay? Right at the top here, for the slow, tariffs are designed to get companies to fabricate products in America instead of building overseas and importing. Okay. I'm not going to bother reading the end bit because that's just, again, the addition of it doesn't actually even matter what is the truth or what I believe. It's more about the fact that I don't like others that disagree with me. And your last sentence there just proves it. However, let's put myself in your shoes, the sheriff. I know what you're talking about when you say the incentive is let's build these things in America. Let's create jobs, tech, cars, blah, 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 in America. I get it. I totally do. 100 Medino. Yeah, all right. The problem is, no matter whether you add tariffs onto the stuff coming in, or you decide, let's make it in America, the prices go up. You say it's simple economics, that's simple economics. Yes, you're right, you can make it at home, you know? I mean, again, but the problem is, America doesn't have all of the materials that are necessarily needed. Like the land mass that you have doesn't necessarily hold all of the minerals and materials and resources to create said car, tech, whatever else it is. And when you are hurting your relations with other countries who do have those things, that's kind of also a problem too. It isn't just about let's incentivize Americans to make Americans, build Americans, give jobs to Americans, which that's a nice... I don't know what this person specifically voted for, but when there's a lot of people yelling and screaming, talking about the prices of groceries and the prices of everything, they voted for him because he was going to bring down gas and groceries and eggs and all of these other things. And no. You bring tariffs, raises the prices. You bring tariffs to incentivize growth in America, it raises the prices. You hurt your prospects of trade, good, healthy trade with other countries who do have the resources and materials that you need. Prices go up. And I do just want to point out as well one other thing, because there are a lot of people who are saying yes, but if we still tariff and stuff, even if the consumer pays for that or the company pays for that when it comes into the company, that money is still staying inside of America. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But you're the livestock now, so you're not going to get that money. It's not going to you. It is staying in America, yeah, but it's not going to you. Sorry. It's going to, you know, we know where it's going. All right, it's going to go to fund Elon's trip to Mars and his cuckoo crazy Fody Stark lifestyle. It's going to go to Trump and his sovereign wealth fund for, you know, the 16 people who have like over $1 billion or whatever. Russia and funding their world domination plans. It's just really confusing a little bit, because obviously there's millions and millions of Americans. Wasn't there like 70+ million Americans who didn't even vote? And yes, by not voting are absolutely complicit in what is going on here and what has resulted of him coming into office. But there are still millions of people, and obviously people who voted for Kamala Harris, who did not FA, so why must they also FO? It's not sacrifice, because you didn't ask for it, you know? I suppose the sacrifice is then, okay, that is what has been decided. I am not going to just roll over and take it, like Doug Ford said.
Two choices here, folks. We roll over as a country and just let them run over us, or we fight like hell, like we've never fought before. I'm taking option 2.
Do you know who does roll over and take it? I'm not going to roll over and take it like a certain shriveled orange twat.